Hey baddies, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get our blue diamond look underway. Now with this look, like many looks, I was scrolling on the socials and I got inspired. It was ding. Now I saw another creator. I don't ever remember these people's names. I'm gonna start writing these names down so I can get these baddies they credit. But I saw another creator make a similar look. So I was like, we're gonna put my little spin on it and we're gonna roll with it, right? So you just see me right here. I am holding my eyelids down because I have hooded eyes and I'm coming in with this blue eyeliner. And I am basically just trying to get the shape of my diamond down. I need my diamond to be diamonding. I need it to be straight. I need it to be even. I need them lines to be precise. Okay? So this is the most back and forth multi-process look I think I've ever done in my life. I literally did the same steps a million times. But the end result, worth it. Worth every minute. So again, we're just taking our time. This is why I am using an eyeliner, because it is not as permanent. It's very movable, it's very workable, it's very blendable. So that's why I am working with that. I also think it is very important to get the pre-shape of your looks first, okay? Now, I did the other side, and the other side was given a little bit more than that first side. Now, when you do it a second time, that second time always eat. It's that first time you gotta worry about it. But that second time, you know, it's like you learn, you know, your mistakes of what you did the first time. So, like, it's that second time. Baby, it's a breeze. It's like 1, 2, 3, thank you, ma'am. Okay. But I like I said, I like the other eye better that I did second after planning. So we are going to try to make this first eye match the second eye, which means I got to widen it just a little bit. I got to widen its back. Big backs matter. Okay. So we need a big back diamond. All right. And with this look especially, it is important that my diamond is as big and focal as I can get it. I almost need it to be like an eye on top of my eyelid type situation. Ooh. Did I just get another idea? Let me write that down. Hey, Siri. But no, in all seriousness, like I said, as you saw with the thumbnail, the pre-shape of this diamond is the most important. And especially since I am not doing anything behind the diamond. I am using my natural eye color, just setting it. You know, well, eye color, skin color. You see what I'm saying? The background of the diamond is going to be nude. It's not going to have a background, okay? You see what I'm trying to say? You get all tongue-tied and tongue-twisted, my darling. Anywho, to make sure that these lines are as straight as I can possibly get them, I am going to clean them up with some concealer. Now, I could use foundation on this step, but I don't like doing that method because eventually your eyes are going to crack, they're going to crease, and they're going to just look all old and wrinkly. And I ain't there yet, so I ain't trying to look that yet, okay? So we come in with that concealer. I am using a flat brush and I am just blending it down and out. So I'm going to go down the line and then blend it out. Down, out, down, out, down, out. You meet me? Okay. I'm about to choke to death. Jesus. But that is all, like I said, I was doing here is just straightening up my lines. Now, I have told y'all this 1,000 times. You ready to hear it again? Right. Makeup takes time. Makeup takes time. Makeup takes time. You cannot rush perfection. And this ain't even perfection. So, you know, you really can't rush it because it's just like almost. It's like almost perfection. Like we almost there. So, you know, it got to be right. It's not going to be perfect. So, it got to be, it can't be 100%. So, I need it to be 99.8. Okay, so you see I went on ahead and did the other eye just so I can also, I needed to see where I was going myself. I was getting lost in the sauce here, baby. I didn't know the plan. I didn't know where we was going with these. So I had to go ahead and do that other eye before we come back to do the first eye. Because what I said earlier, if you do it the second time, that second time eat. So I did the first time off camera, so I would be embarrassed by myself. But the second time we in it, let's do this. Did I mention that this look is a lot of back and forth and repetitive? Child, yes. I'm going to do the same thing 1,000 times, but it's going to be worth it. So after I went on ahead and boldened those lines up again, I made sure they were cleaned and crisp. Yet again, I promise, when I was editing this footage, I was like, did I duplicate the footage and do something over again? No, Chad. It really took that long. Now, some of my looks, I say it's harder than it looks. Yeah, that's right. It's harder than it looks. But in this instance, this look wasn't hard. It was just repetitive as hell. over and over, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I love doing outside of the box looks because why? I am not your ordinary makeup artist. Yes, I am the cut crease queen, which is kind of, normal makeup, but I am also the outside of the box queen, baby. I will razzle dazzle you with some nail clackety clack clack clack. Okay. But to go ahead and get this 3D dimension kind of shadow thing I was going on here, I went on ahead and took a little eyeshadow pocket from, I believe it's Almay, and I went on ahead and went around the border of our diamond, and that's just going to be like our background highlight, our forefront, because I'm going to go right on top of it with this dark eyeshadow. This is my Radiance 5 Morphe palette. If you know me, you know I love this palette because I love blue, and this palette is just, it has everything you can need. It's Radiance 5. Literally, they knew what they were doing. So I'm taking a very small eyeshadow brush, like I said, and with that darkest blue in that palette, I am just going ahead and going outside the border. Right where we put that royal blue, I'm going to go right on top of it. But you see how you still kind of see the royal blue in the background? It's like I'm bringing that navy into the forefront, but that royal blue still got my back. It's still shining bright like a diamond. You see what I did there? But like I was saying, that is the process that we have to start to get our from darkest to lightest, our 3D, our illusion going that this diamond has some depth. I need it to have depth. I don't want it to look flat. I want it to look almost three-dimensional, like it's popping off of my eye. And you see, the more I build my shadows up like darkest to lightest, the ombre effect, the more you are able to see that diamond begin to pop. The more I fix it, the more I tweak it, it begins to pop. It's like, hey, baby, I'm there. Pop, pop. Shine bright like a diamond. Y'all, it's late as I'm doing this voiceover. Ignore me, y'all. But we're going to go right into the next color, which is the lightest one. And I'm going to take that right into the center, that very almost sky blue, kind of almost white blue. And we're just going to take it in the center. So we got the royal blue, the dark blue, and then we're going right into that light blue. And it just creates that beautiful three-dimensional figure. Like, do you see how when I put that light blue right there, you see how it just began to pop? Baby, it just started popping, pop on right out of my eye, baby. I need you to just shine like a diamond, like a kite floating in the sky on a nice summery day. Is that another idea? I am on fire today, baby. You can't stop me. Anywho, you see, I've been going through this repetitive process over and over again. I am gonna keep touching up these pigments on these eyeshadows until I get the transition that I want from darkest to lightest. So this, like I said, this look is a lot of repetitive process over and over and over again. So you'll see me going on the border, the dark shadow, then going back to the light shadow, the border, the dark to light, the light, the dark to light. You see what I'm saying? So watch me work a little bit. I'll be back momentarily. Hold on. All right, welcome back from our commercial break. As y'all saw, I am doing the same process over and over and over and over again. But do you see how the more I do it, the more that diamond begins to pop, the more that diamond just jumps off of my eye, it just jumps off my face. And that's what I'm living for. That's what we're here for, okay? And like I said, I am not putting any other color eyeshadow behind this diamond. I'm just going to go ahead and set all that concealer I used to create the shape of this diamond. So I'm just coming in with that very light eyeshadow, and I'm just tapping it in just to set that concealer so my eyes don't begin to crack and shrivel up like like I do when I take too long of baths. But yeah, so that's all I'm doing right here is I'm tapping that powder in. I am not rubbing, I am tapping. Now see, you had to go make me a liar, girl. Damn. As you saw, I was rubbing that eyeshadow, but in order to get your stuff to set and to build the pigment, you have to tap. If you rub it, it's going to move, and it really risks smudging. And you see, I still had to go over everything over again and again and again because you don't want to risk that smudge. You just want to set it without smudging. So remember, it's how you think of setting your under eyes. You don't rub the setting powder under your eyes. At least I hope you don't. You're not supposed to rub the setting powders under your eyes. You just tap it under your eyes. Just tap it into place, and that sets your under eyes. It's the same concept for when you're using shadows to build, set, complete. You tap to build, you tap to grow, you tap to pigmentize it. Yeah, I made that word up. If it ain't one, you're pigmentizing it, baby, okay? But do y'all see me doing something different? I'm doing the same process over and over again. But it's coming together. I'm seeing the finish line. I'm seeing it. It's in the horizon. It's in front of me. I see it. But it just takes time. Now, especially with looks like that you are creating an illusion to something that's not actually there, it's going to take even more time to build and aspire so your eyes can finish the work for you. Now, I created the plan, but your eyes are going to finish it. You're going to, as I look down, y'all see that perfect diamond shape, yes. But like I said, your eyes are going to create the rest of the illusion. Your brain just works that way. So now, the gradient is right, that ombre is going from darkest to lightest, so that diamond is now popping up off the scene, baby. It's just, hello, I'm right here. I live for it. I love it. Now, the creator that did this look, if I'm not mistaken, their diamond placement was completely different than mine, and they actually put parentheses type situation around the diamond. Now, the way my eyes are set up, that wouldn't look right, so that's why I said this was my inspiration, but it's not a copy. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my own Atara J makeup twist on it. I gotta put my own flair on it, and so that's what I did. I decided to just take this one diamond and let it be the star of the show and give her some children. You can't have just one diamond. You gotta have some little baby diamonds, right? So that's where you're gonna see me go in the next steps once I can finally finish this step. And I'm a perfectionist. I am my own worst critic, so that also makes me do things over and over and over again when I don't necessarily intend on doing them that much. I just see more flaws in my makeup than you would see flaws in my makeup. Like, people tell me, oh my god, it's perfect. I'm like, really? Because I messed up right here. You see it? But we're our own worst critics, I'm telling you. But I still see it coming together, and the more I do it, it's just becoming almost as if I put a sticker on my face, man. Do you see it? Do you see? Hallelujah for growth, that blending growth. We have come a long way. We have come a long way, girl. Practice makes perfect is what I always tell y'all. Practice makes perfect. Now it's time for the baby diamonds, okay? We're going to do the same process that we did for the big diamond. It's just not going to take that long. Because baby. But I'm going to go ahead and get my shape with that same eyeliner. We're just going to draw a nice little diamond shape. If you're not good at free drawing like this, take the edge of your eyeshadow box or a ruler or the edge of the box of eyelashes. Just get you a straight edge to go ahead and stencil from. That way your lines are straight. I also paint in part of my life. I paint and I draw on the other side of my life. So I am a pretty good drawer, which makes sense how I became a makeup artist. It all comes together. Oh, life realization. Anywho, again, so we coming in. The only difference between these smaller baby eyeshadows is I am skipping the royal blue border that I did on the big diamond, because this diamond is smaller, so you see less of it, right? So I am taking less attention to the detail. Does that make sense? It's less detail needed because it's a smaller diamond. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take that deep, we're in the same palette, the same Morphe palette. I'm going to take that very deep, dark, is it navy blue? But when I think navy blue, I think of a lighter blue. Is that just me? Like when I think navy, I think of almost like a medium, almost royal, not royal, but like baby blue situation. Is it just me? Okay, anyway. I'm taking that dark blue and we're just doing the border, and then we're just going right into that light shade right in the middle. And when you mix the two colors together, when creating that border, it creates that middle shade for you in the blend that you're creating. So you see that? You see how quick that, oh my God. Baby, that if only the big diamond was like, you was worth it though, girl, because you looking how you supposed to be looking. Now, there was no method to the madness, baby. I just kind of was like, okay, let me put a diamond here. And let me put a diamond here. And let me put a diamond here. I didn't necessarily plan it out. I was like, let's just do it. Now, I do have on my foundation and everything, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. I believe this is the foundation and the eyebrows that I wore earlier that day. And I went to work and everything. But this look was just... it was just calling my soul. It was just, Atara, please to me. So I had to answer. You see what I'm saying? I had to answer. I do touch up my foundation and everything off camera because I wanted to focus on the eyes on this tutorial, as most of my tutorials. Because, you know, I've dropped foundation videos for y'all, you know. It's on my page. It's on the channel if you haven't seen it. Just do your little skirt. So in most of my tutorials, I focus on the eyes because that's what takes me the longest. Now, I'm not saying I don't care about the base. I'm not saying that, but that's not I have nice skin, so I guess that's not my main focus, is beating down my face. But if you're like me like that and you're not very concerned about your foundation, you're more concerned about your eyes, do your base first. I'm telling you, do your base first. It's like all your energy, all your motivation, it goes into doing that base, so it improves your base skills, your foundation skills, your blending skills when it comes to your face. Now, eyeshadow is what I learned first in the makeup world, unlike everybody else that learned foundation. So that is why it is also my focal point in life and why I can do these exaggerated, crazy makeup looks, is because I started with eyeshadow. So I guess whatever you start with is where you can build with, but you can always build your skill by practicing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, back to the tutorial. So I'm going ahead and cleaning up these diamonds with concealer, just like I did the big diamond, except you see me blending with my finger because, again, my face is on and I don't need the concealer that I am blending around this diamond to just shine bright and just obviously be like, ooh, diamond right there. So I want to blend it in, that way the diamond is laying on my face instead of sticking out on my face. Does that make sense? So it doesn't have an outline. It doesn't have, you see how it has a concealer outline right now? I don't need that. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend everything out. You see how I'm dragging it out, dragging that concealer out? That's the goal that I'm going for. So everything is blended, seamless, because y'all know I hate harsh lines. Oh my God. It will make the most beautiful, most prettiest look. It will ruin it with that harsh line, baby. Now this look, I feel like we could have done like almost like a checkerboard type situation, and it would look good. You know what I'm saying? What am I full of ideas tonight? I'm on fire. Anywho, I went on ahead and hit those diamonds with some setting spray, baby. And again, I'm my own worst critic, and I saw some flaws in this diamond over here, so I had to come back in and fix it. Came back in with that eyeliner just because I felt like the outline wasn't as bold and broad as I needed it to be. Then fixed it with a little bit of concealer. Still not right. Get close, girl. Make sure you see what you're doing. See, I'm getting close, y'all. Y'all getting up close and personal. Ain't no lies when I'm that close, baby. Okay, you see everything. You see it. And oh my God, the illusion that this look is eluding. It's driving me. You know how you do something and then you look back at it and you're like, wow, I did that. This is definitely one of those looks, because I've had this footage for a while, but I haven't had time to edit it. So looking back at this footage, I'm like, oh my God, we killed that look, y'all. Oh my goodness. So since the eyes are giving, the lips got to be given too. So I'm going to take that same eyeliner and we're using it as a lip liner now. It is your makeup. Use it how you want to. There's no rules to makeup. Use it how you want. So I'm going to go ahead and take this eyeliner and line my lips with it. Again, I am just taking my time, just going around. I follow the actual curve of my lips. If you overline, that's your prerogative. This is a good kind of lip combo. Yeah, there we go. Lip combo to overline your lips because it will blend seamlessly. Now I do have like a little cupid's bow at the top of my lip, a little indentation, nice little V at the top of my lip. Sometimes I accentuate it depending on what lip look I'm going for, and sometimes I do not. So this look I am not, and I'm just trying to make the top of my lip as straight of line as possible because I want my lips to look voluptuous and full of volume. I need them to be kissy fresh, you see what I'm saying? Now, I had this blue Maybelline lipstick in my collection because I love blue. I saw it on sale, Target was through with it, and it was on sale for $3, and it was blue when I bought it. I had no idea what I was going to use it for. I've used it for my brows, I've used it for lips, I've used it for eyeshadow base, but I like blue, so I knew I was going to use it some kind of way, and I've used it multiple ways. I'm surprised how many ways I've actually used it. But I'm going to come in with that blue lipstick right on top of that liner, blending it in just a little bit more into the center. Make sure you're rubbing those lips together through each process, okay? Now I'm coming in with some LA Pro Concealer here. Be careful. I do not recommend this situation for long-term brow. I feel like you're going to crack, it's going to dry, and it's going to be uncomfortable. But for this situation, for glam looks, for tutorials, it's working. In reality, I would probably put a nude or a very, very light, as light of a nude as you possibly can get right there in the center. And you could still probably do the same process that I'm about to do, because I'm about to take that light blue from that same eyeshadow palette. We're using the same techniques, y'all. The same technique we did on the diamond, just with liquid lip form, okay? And I'm gonna take that light blue and we're just gonna set it right on top of that LA Pro Concealer. We're just setting it, and you see how it just pulls. Oh my God. It just pulls it all together, and it's giving me life. It's giving me life. Again, rub those lips together. Make sure it is a seamless blend. I'm gonna hit it with that Hairstyle lip gloss, baby. The Hairstyle lip gloss is unmatched, baby. It's cheap, it's affordable, it's effective. It has been keeping the black communities luscious for many, many years, okay? Today's no exception. I'm just using my finger so my, the applicator of the lip gloss doesn't get all blue. So I'm just using my finger. Make sure you go all the way to the edge of your lips, and I'm just tapping that lip gloss in. You see it takes it from about a 6 to a 9.8. And that's what we're working with. That's what I need. That's the situation. So I'm just taking my time and rubbing it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I give you a blue diamond baddie. Oh, y'all, this look came together so good. So good. Make sure you like, subscribe. See you next time.